guys, welcome back to the bench. So today's project is a JODEL D120. Later JODEL was paired with the Robin company to make aircraft such as the Robin DR400. So this is an early one, very nicely built, very nicely covered. I'm just going to add a bit of paint to it, just change the scheme around a little bit and add a little bit of detail to the canopy, just put the framework over the top, and then that is pretty much good to go. We are running with a, hold on, let's grab it out here. We're running with an Irvine 61 which came in the model, and this was in absolute dire straits when I got hold of it. We've cleaned it up a good bunch. I'll insert a picture of what it did look like. So it's got a good bit of compression now. I may well need to reseal the carburettor, but the carburettor is nice and freely moving. There's no slop. Everything rotates nicely. And I say there is compression there. It is still lubed up inside. I believe this is an ABC because it doesn't have piston rings. And it's just about to see the piston going up and down inside there, all unmarked. And this has got a little dustbin exhaust with it, just a little can that sits inside the cowling. But anyway, right, I'm just in the midst of masking up, so let's give it a paint. Right, let's add a couple of coats. A note to self, don't spray it in white trainers because now they're pink. Right, just going to give you another hour and then start demasking. Well, that ain't a bad effort for my first time using fuel-proof enamel and spraying it. This is on fabric, so I thought it was going to bleed, but that is an absolute perfect sharp line. Really nice. So just used Tamiya tape on that for the fine lining, and then just overlaid it with normal masking tape to mark off the massive areas. But yeah, that's brilliant. Happy with that. Built myself up some wheel spats, made some covers, sort of moulded them in there. They're just drying, and then we can pinstripe them and put them on the aeroplane. That's the wheel spats all moulded in and painted. The foils that I've used there, aerofoils, are from an SE5A landing gear, spare set of landing gear. Just chopped it in half basically and moulded it in just to create the right effect. Nicely louvered, so I'm just about to pinstripe these and then we put them on the model. Right, that's the pinstriping matched up on both of the wheel pants. Just done a little bit of separation colour there because where it sits under the wing it's on a red surface. I didn't want to go white to red, and where everything's crossed off with black we'll go black to red. Right, let's get the wheels on it. It's all on. The inner edges were a little bit blank, so I've done just a little bit of interest on them. Servos now in the wing. Control horns are done the other side of the wing, so just now moving on to putting the servos into the fuselage. Right, that's it, all done. Just going to test a different prop. Right guys, that's the model finished. You might have just noticed in the last little clip there in the garden I've swapped everything out for an electric setup. The only reason being I went to go and get some nitro fuel and a few plugs for the nitro engine, and it would have amounted to more than the actual whole project including the airframe, just with the fuel and the plugs. So I just decided to pop an electric motor in there for the time being just to get it flying. I'm really happy with the way that the cowled undercarriage came out, wheel spats. And I tried keeping the 80s style vibe with the pinstriping. I say this was a little French aeroplane used a lot in the civil industry. But there we go guys, not a bad little restoration over the week, and I'm really looking forward to fly it. So I've got to do a bit of prop testing, find the right prop for it, and I have got a couple of different selections of motors, so we'll just do a bit of testing and see what's matches up with it, and then we will fly it. So anyway, there you go guys, bit of a different thing from me. It's not military, just a little civil, but I spent some of my childhood flying around in little civils with my dad, little Robin DR400s. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next vid.